YouTube, so this is my reorganization of my pantry. So what happened was we had this larger pantry and larger place and then we downgraded to this smaller place, which has really been good for us. So we're renting, so I kind of wanted to show you my setup of my quote-unquote pantry here. So I have this light up here. It's a utility light. It's a magnet that's just hooked up to this like pipe up there. It's actually needs new batteries right now, but so that's what we're using for a light, just because, you know, sometimes when you're renting, you just want things, you don't want to have to like install lights and stuff like that or complain to the owner that it's like too dark in certain areas. So, anyway, that's what's really in these boxes up there. These, we had someone had left from a party, so I just kept them up there. I might just give them away or something, I don't really know. This is like the miscellaneous like shelf, I guess. This is the super nice, like if you need a quick meal, especially when you have kids or whatever, you know, you're super hungry and you obviously don't need to be eating out. These we have left over. I don't even know when we're gonna get through these. We don't even use them anymore. We might just give them away or just kind of gradually go through them. We use, oops, my bad. These chips, so I guess we keep like our chips and stuff on this one. I love chocolate, but I'm not able to eat it right now. Sorry, I had to pick this up. I love chocolate, but I'm not able to eat them right now because my son's like really sensitive to it for some reason, so bummer. This is the, I don't know if you can read this or not. It says oils right there. I labeled it, so that's the oils that we have, you know, olive oil, grapeseed oil, castor oil. This is, it says sauces right there. These bins I just got from the Dollar Tree. So if we have an oils, I can just pull this out and then take it over to the cooking area, or I can just dig through there because that's what's in there. So sauces, we've got, you know, soy sauce. What is this? Duck sauce, I think. Oh no, fish sauce. I've got duck sauce back there somewhere. This is like the teriyaki Tuscan, for, what's it called? You know, putting on meats and just different things like that. This, oh, see my little label's already falling off. These labels I made with a sticky note. I just cut off the sticky note part. So this is kind of like a trial and error, right? To see, is this working for me? Is this not working for me? And I didn't want to put a lot of extra effort into it if it's not going to work for me. So, and you know, it looks okay. It doesn't like look trashy or cheap or whatever right now. So rice. We had so many different types of rice in here. I was trying the no waste thing and it works, but you really, really, really have to meal plan. And when life throws you a curveball and your pregnant body says, I hate rice, and you have all this rice in here because you eat it all the time, you have a bunch of rice left over, and then you have no idea what the expiration date is, because I didn't write it down on anything. At least I labeled like long grain brown rice for this one. So anyways, this is like all the different rices we have, and including, we have like 3 bags of jasmine rice in there. It's crazy. So these are all the beans we have. My husband and I really like to eat beans. They're very healthy. Again, I was trying like the no waste, so that's why this is there. And then I have like more black beans in the bags. Anyway, so this is nutritional yeast. It is for, like from the Ben's. So I do want to go back to the Ben system. It's just getting back into that. This whole basket here. Oh, these lights here. So I have this light, and then that one's like dying. It needs to have the batteries replaced. Maybe I should have done it before I made this video. Where did I get these? I got these off of Holler, so they were a pretty good deal. I'm sure you could find them anywhere. You just pull the string, and that's what makes them go on and off. So it's really nice to have, especially in like this super dark pantry over here. Without them, you couldn't even see anything. So this whole basket here is what we have for our shakes that we eat every day, sometimes more than once a day. Just nuts and chia seeds. Looks like we need more of those and a bunch of stuff. So that's why I don't even have it labeled. And that's why I have it in a basket. This here are our snacks. Again, I just love to take this and pull it out. That way I can see all the different snacks we have. Like, this is more of like I'm starving and I just need something like quick. types like snack. This is really a true snack. It's a, I got it from Aldi's. It's really good. It's, that's the bad thing about Aldi's. They don't have the same things all the time, but here's what it is. It's like this oatmeal crunch chocolate, something I can't eat right now. So here are banana chips that are good, pretzel thingies that are good, and then I have the trail mix over here that I eat all the time, and I just put them in a little baggie in the diaper bag to like be constantly eating when we're out and about and everything. So the next shelf here, my husband really likes to eat cereal, so I just put his cereal right there on that side so he could find them really easily. This is some of our baking stuff. You know, baking powder, arrowroot powder. I have wheat flour there. Xylitol, Crisco for my, obviously baking, but I use it for my cast iron. I've got regular sugar. I've got brown sugar back there. I actually don't really even cook with brown sugar. I mostly just use it for makeup. And same with the arrowroot powder. And then I have some other powders back there as well. I eat oatmeal. I try to eat it almost every day. It's really good for you. So I'm trying to find a way. I don't like oatmeal. I'm trying to find a way to eat it so I can eventually just eat it like just plain like this. So these little packets here are expensive and they are too sweet for me. So what I do is I take a packet of this, I put like 3 scoops of just the plain oats in there, and then I eat it with a banana. So that's how I've been liking it. I've tried to like make this without the packets. I haven't been able to do that. Someday I'm going to figure it out to do no waste, but that's how I'm doing it right now. This portion down here isn't really pantry. It's bathroom because our bathroom is super tiny. So here's extra bathroom stuff. I have literally stuff that goes in the bathroom, but it's extra. So like I have alcohol here. This slides out. I have like an extra toothpaste in there because it was like buy one get one free toothpaste. So I only have 1 toothpaste in the bathroom, so we're just using 1 tube. These are for the teeth, you know, so I have just a bunch of bathroom stuff in there. This is aloe vera gel. I use this for my hand sanitizer, and you can drink this. You can use this for a bunch of stuff. I have shampoo conditioner back there, extra ones, because I got a bunch of them on sale. And it was cheaper to buy the bulk. And this is just literally bathroom stuff. Glycerin, nail stuff, like stuff that really belongs in the bathroom. But again, our bathroom is small, so that's what we're doing. This is just lotion here. Store-bought lotion that I like. We've got different dog foods here, one for the small dog, one for the big dog, and then all the way back here is tile for, on the very bottom there, is for the floor, so we can't take that out. We're supposed to just leave that there. Here's what we have on the door here. This is a shoe rack. Many of you have seen one of these. This I still need to go through. We moved several months ago because I was pregnant and having the baby. I just haven't been able to go through every single thing that we have to see if I want to get rid of it or where I want to pack it. So I just have this like bag here. These are all just jars. Jars that I use, where I was using for like no waste. So I want to use them again because I really like these particular ones. So I'm going to get back into doing that and meal planning. Jars. My coworker bought me this. It's tea. And I haven't even been able to use it yet because I was so afraid to have different types of loose leaf tea when I was pregnant. And I didn't have any that were like pregnancy safe. And so I'm so excited to be able to start using this. Thank you so much, Rachel. She bought that for me. And it's red. My husband loves red. Anyway. More teas. This is like our treat section. So we have dark chocolate, which I can't eat right now. And then we bought these at Aldi's. Like little treats. One of my husband's friends like loves these. Every time he comes over, oops, he asks to eat one of these. More tea. Another jar. This should probably go up here actually. More tea in there. And what is this? More tea, This is, this really belongs like in the bathroom, but the reason why I keep it out here is because it's just easier just to grab, but it's postpartum bath herbs. So if you haven't seen these, I would definitely look them up online. In another jar. So if you had one of these, this door is not like a really heavy duty door. So that's why I don't keep a ton of stuff on there. I keep a lot of light stuff on there. But just so I can easily see all my stuff, especially teas can get lost so easily in things. So I could really like separate this tea spot, like have these probably in here or something like that. But I just, again, haven't had the chance to to get through everything. But so here's just an idea of what our pantry looks like. So you might be wondering, where the heck is all her food? And I will tell you what we did. We took everything out of the pantry and said, what are we going to be eating on a regular basis? And what have we kept that we just don't eat because we have a different diet now? And I'll show you what we did with that. Okay, so this is my kitchen room, dining room table. So what we did is just take all of the food that we just weren't eating and we just put it on this table. No, let me back up. We took everything out of the pantry, put it all on this table here, and then went through and said what is expired. What are we not eating and not going to eat? And then what do we need to just go through and eat? Because we weren't eating it because of our diets have just changed. We don't really eat canned food really much anymore. So the stuff that's expired, unfortunately, we had to dispose of. And the stuff that we said we aren't going to eat anymore, like this like thick syrupy stuff that was like really sweet but hadn't expired, we given away. And some other stuff we had to give it away because we knew we weren't going to eat it. So some of these I had just bought a bunch of them because we were expecting this really massive hurricane. And then my husband and I realized if that ever happens again, then we know in advance. Most of the time we'll just go out and buy more stuff. But for now we need to eat through what we have because this is what we have. So tuna, we have a ton of tuna. My husband and I love tuna. We just need to eat through it, you know. So the reason why we're keeping it on the table is because it's there. It's in front of our face. And we're saying, this is what we have to eat, and this is what we need to eat through. So this is what we need to figure into our meal plans. So our pantry can stay slim, looking nice, and we can meal plan a lot easier. Some of this stuff, like, look how many boxes of pancake mix we have. 3. That's ridiculous. You saw our pantry, how small it was. Why do we have 3 pancake mixes? Okay, it's not like it could have got lost back there, but apparently it did. We have 2 stuffing things, okay? We have 2 chicken broth things, okay? But, like, we don't need all this stuff, you know? We need to, like, get organized and, we meal plan, but obviously we weren't doing a good enough job of it. Stuff like this. We can take the green beans and make green bean casserole, you know? So that's what we're doing when we're meal planning. That way it's not getting lost in our stuff. So look, fettuccine. I have fettuccine. I was obviously planning to make this, but then somehow this got lost in the pantry. This didn't get made. Excuse me. So now that we're meal planning, this can be much easier. I've been really hungry now that I'm breastfeeding. So stuff like this is really awesome because I can make a meal, but then if I'm still hungry, I can just whip this out and eat it. Or I'm hungry now, I can just whip this out and eat it. You know, my husband eats chickpeas right out of the can. So it's like a good quick meal for him. So we may even like get some more of these and stick them in the like quick meal section in there. And unfortunately, you know, we're just at the point in our lives where we need those like little quick meals sometimes. So green beans, I love green beans. So I had gotten them for like I got like a bunch of them at Sam's Club, but I had some already, so I really didn't need to get like a whole container of green beans because look how long it's been taking us to go through everything. So anyway, there's like noodles and just a whole bunch of stuff back there. Holy cow. This is for chicken. And some of this stuff, like, we got at Aldi's, and we just didn't want to, I think, like, this one's from Aldi's, because it was a good deal, and we said, we just want to go ahead and get it now. We shouldn't have done that. We should have stuck to the meal plan. So, a massive overhaul. So I hope this has helped you guys with your spring cleaning and maybe going through some stuff. Not all of you can just keep things on your kitchen table. Ours is pretty long, as you can see. See, my husband, like, loves these chips, by the way. They're the off-brand of Sabritonis, if you guys like Sabritonis. And these are what I keep my, the trail mix and my portable trail mix. Those bags are awesome. So, happy cleaning out your pantry.